Good morning, friends. On this coming Saturday and Sunday, which is 18th and 19th of December, the FTII joint entrance test is going to happen. This particular year, there has been a change in the pattern of examination. They have given a very much importance to the MCQ and MSQ section. What kind of question will be formulated in MSQ? Nobody knows for sure because there is no pattern, but they will be connected with the domain specific. But MCQ, everybody knows there would be a certain kind of question. If you have analyzed the pattern of last year, then you would know that there are certain departments, certain headings, like there would be a question connected with theater or a literature or a dancer, a magician, etc., etc., or a painting or maybe on a sculpture. So there are various heads or category under which there would be a one question for sure. So I have carefully analyzed the last year patterns, particularly last year question paper pattern, and realizing that this year only 20 questions are going to be there in MCQ section. I have very carefully analyzed the pattern and come out with roughly around 350 questions, minimum 300 to 350 questions, which are very, very important for anyone who is going to appear in the entrance exam. So there will be a special class of 3 hours I am going to conduct on 17th December, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. There is a fresh registration required for this particular special class. It has nothing to do with if you have bought a book or if you're a classroom coaching, or if you have bought a video lecture, or if you're a part of an interactive class. It has nothing to do with that. You have to freshly register for this 3-hour class, which will be total 100 rupees per hour, comes out to be 300 rupees for 3-hour class. So if you're really, really serious about it, and if you are not confident that your MCQ preparation is very, very strong, I would suggest go for it. 300 is hardly anything, depending upon the 1 year's time, which will be wasted if you can't crack it. Because if you do not secure the highest marks in the list of, say, for example, for general category, 250 people or 200 people, your part B subjective question paper would not be checked. This is a rule till this date so far. Coming to the what I will be covering in this 3-hour class on MCQ, I'm just giving you a brief idea. There are some important personalities who has passed away in past 2 years since the last JET exam happened. You may not be very thorough about it. You may not be keeping a track about it. And who are the people who are very, very important? So at least for last 2 years, because I have been connected with the JET preparation, I am keeping a track. So I've listed around 30 important people who are no more with us. And there could be a question on that. They are connected with art, culture, dance, music, cinema, etc. Then there will be 20 questions on the international sculpture and Indian sculpture, which are very, very important from examination point of view. At least 50 to 100 paintings, which are important from examination point of view, Indian as well as international. 50 questions connected with Indian theatre and 50 questions connected with international theatres. Dancers and musicians, roughly around 50 questions. Padma awardees, particularly this year's, around 20 people. And web series, question connected with web series, around 10. Then question connected with Hindi literature particularly, because last year there was a question connected with Vijay Dandeta's book. So who are those kind of people, particularly people down south and who are not very familiar with the Hindi literature? These 50 questions would be very, very important. So roughly between 300 to 350 questions I would be discussing with it, which is important from the examination point of view. Though in the online MCQ version, there are 200 questions, 2000 questions, and similarly around 2000 or maybe 3000 questions are there. But you never know which are those going to be 300, which you must have to remember from the examination point of view. So if you're serious about it, do register for it. It is hardly 300 rupees, nothing much. And it will be kind of a revision if you already know about it. It will give you a reconfirmation of the already knowledge which you have acquired. And if not, then at least you will be knowing it first time. So this is what, as I said, that this WhatsApp registration is required. I will be accepting only 100 students, not more than that. And it is a fresh registration for which you have to pay via Google Pay or PAYTM or RuPay, and then send the screenshot. And only those students who will be registering for this, they will be getting a link for it, not everybody. And there would be a waiting room. So I would come to know who are registered and who are not. So you can't pass on the link to anybody else also. Okay. So if you really wanted to be part of this 3-hour class, do freshly register for it. I repeat, no calls, only WhatsApp communication, and do inquire before paying, because if you book up at the last moment and there may not be a seat, I will not be able to take it. Only 100 students would be registered for it. And I just said those who have already registered for a book or bought a book, or it has nothing to do with that. All that previous registration is invalid for whatever thing you have registered for a video lectures or whatever, or classroom or interactive or bought a book. It has nothing to do with that. You need a fresh registration for it. So if you are serious about it, my number is given below. I am repeating it also. 9910161695. I repeat, 9910161695. The same number of the WhatsApp is given below also. And if you're serious, you can inquire and register it. As I said, I will be accepting only 100 students. And the class would be conducted on 17th December from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.